Okay, for you, because right now, what is your job?
I am a clinical documentation specialist.
Nice. Um,
It's quality integrity of documents in the hospital.
and you got that because of your background
I
in
got
nursing
well.
here.
I am a nurse here. I'm a
Yes.
registered nurse here in America.
What was it like trying to find work here in America at first?
Uh, well, you have to have experience. People look for experience. It's similar anywhere you go, even in the Philippines. I think any culture, for that matter, employers always want employees who've been trained or who have had background. Every now and then, you will encounter employers who are willing to train people, mostly because they want to pay cheaper. So, so if you're not trained, then your of course your salary scale is down there. Whereas if you're already trained, then you have better opportunities of a higher salary pay scale.
Did you have any challenges in
Yes, I
the
had. Of course. Remember, I wasn't trained here. I didn't practice. I just got my nursing degree here in America. I was an MD in the Philippines. So my training as an MD didn't count because those professions are not the same. Although, yes, they are both in the medical field, but their job specs are different, entirely different. So they demand, of course, the nursing experience, which I didn't have.
so you had to go through the process of studying to be a nurse here
I
in
did,
America.
yes.
Uh, what's the work environment like here as opposed to the Philippines? Is there any difference that you like that you don't like?
Well, I guess it's similar. There's office politics, there's gossip, there's competition. I think it's similar.
Do you have do you find any benefits of being a Filipino in the workplace? Or do you find
Here,
that yeah, or do you have any challenges in terms of being a Filipino in the workplace?
there are so many Filipinos in the medical field, so many RNs in the medical field. Challenges, I think more of an advantage. Being a Filipino, we were educated with the English as a medium of instruction. So we weren't really, though we were not that eloquent, but we can easily adapt because we've been taught and trained using English as a medium of instruction, using English books. So it was an advantage. Challenge, of course, there's the accent, especially for an older person like me who came here at a later at the later stage in my life. I had an accent, I had a very thick accent, which my kids laughed at
I don't
for
remember
a
I
while.
don't remember laughing at you.
Well, sometimes you would laugh at how I say words, but that's fine. That's natural. You were able to adapt right away because you were still young and we were already speaking to you in English. So you were already thinking in English at that time. Whereas for me, I was still speaking uh, the language, the Filipino language. When I was there, of course, we talk in Filipino, in Tagalog, and we were thinking in Tagalog. So it was an adjustment I had to make. I had to adjust to that. I had to start speaking English and think in English so I can express myself better.
So do you think in English now? Do you
Well, more than before.
do you think your Tagalog has suffered because of
No, I can still speak Tagalog fluently.
do you
Remember when I used to to scold you?
mm-hmm.
I would speak in Tagalog, and you and Ate will just sit there, and then later, probably when you were older, that's when you told me you didn't understand half of what I said. So it didn't really affect or bother you.
What? I didn't say I said that?
Ate did.
Or I
I think.
understood everything. I
You
just
did?
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But I can't speak Tagalog because I weren't allowed to speak back. Remember?
You were not allowed to speak back, but
yeah, I didn't speak back. So when I speak Tagalog, it's messed up.
talk back,
When
you mean?
yeah, but I can understand because of that.
That's good.
But okay,